Alright, what's up, nation? So, today's March 15th. I had previously done a video just today, and somehow the audio didn't work, so I'm just gonna redo it so you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. So, my roll call today. I got the 5th grader who was sent to the principals for doing like NCAA bracket pool. Alright, we got iPad 3. We got Bobbi Kristina. Next, we got Penguin Cam and some stuff on the idol. Alright, so first with the dude that got the 5th grader who got sent to the principals. It was an 11-year-old boy named Matt Cole, and he just kind of, organized a pool at his school, and it was gambling. And in most schools, that's not allowed. Now his family knew about this. His mom, in fact, lent him money to start this and do all this nonsense. In my opinion, I don't think the parents should have let him do it. And I'm not really sure why I did it for money. Like, I know kids in my school who do pools, but they're just for fun and not for actual money and not gambling. So, get in trouble. It's a little weird to me that it went so big, because it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, so, anyway. Alright, next we got the iPad 3. I mentioned that in my second video, and there's some new stuff that came out. Thought I'd give you a little stuff on it. So first, it's gonna have a new camera. Supposedly, like the one for the iPhone, it's gonna be pretty good camera, I think. It's ever so slightly thicker and heavier, but only because of the new camera and some other new stuff they put in there to kind of advance it. The battery life is still gonna be quite good. I don't think it should affect the battery life too bad, and neither does Apple, they're saying. Price is about the same, around the same. Starting for just Wi-Fi. The price for just Wi-Fi, starting for a 16 gigabyte, is $500. For 32 gigabyte is $600, and for 64 gigabyte it's $700. Now, the same capacities models with network plans cost anywhere from $629 to $829, so that gets a little pricier. There's definitely been some new things that have been added on to the iPad 3. Well, they're not really calling it the iPad 3, but technically it is. Just like with the iPhone 4S. But, there's been some new stuff. I think iPad 2 users, I don't know if it's worth it. iPad 2 users got a lot of the same stuff. And the iPad 2 is still lighter and thinner and all that nonsense. So, iPad 2 users, I'd keep your iPad. So next we got Bobbi Kristina dating her adopted brother. Alright, this is insanely weird. They adopted him when he was 12. And they were found kissing. Pictures, I think. I saw this in USA Today. I don't know, I thought I'd put it in there because it's, some stuff, people care about this stuff. This is really weird. Alright, I don't have a lot of it to say on this. I'd like to hear you guys' comments on this one, so leave your comments below on that one. Alright, next we got Penguin Cam. Discovery Channel has done this for their new movie, The Frozen Planet. They're kind of like an introduction to it, I guess. Because of popularity, there's been some new features added onto it, and a second camera. Show the penguins. I saw this on USA Today. I haven't gotten a lot of chances to use this camera. I've used it a couple times, so I'm not too familiar with it. I've heard it's pretty cool though. I put a link. It's on USA Today. This is a pretty cool thing. I think it does give some people some, I guess, like advanced known stuff about what this is going to be about. Alright, so that concludes our news today. For my review, today in school, we watched a movie on the Holocaust for the unit, as I mentioned in my previous videos, called The Devil's Arithmetic. We didn't get to finish this one today because we ran out of time. But basically, this has probably been one of the better ones. It starts out like, you know, probably 10 years ago or so. And this girl is, I'd say, around 18-ish. And the kind of movie starts out, she's getting a tattoo. She's kind of being a rebel, if you will. Not going against the Jewish, or not going with the Jewish religion. And she's not really caring about, she's just kind of saying, I'm 18, why should I care that I'm Jewish, and what does that have to do with me? And the Holocaust, she's like, she doesn't really care at all. Then it kind of gets a little corny, and she goes back to the past. And she doesn't know it at first, but she's with her grandma when they go to the concentration camp. And it's very graphic. I would recommend it, but it's, wow, I'm just messing my hair up more, aren't I? There it is. Anyway, yeah, so when they're at the concentration camp, they go through all this stuff, and you see how they get treated so badly. And it's a very hard movie to watch. We didn't get to finish it. I won't ruin the ending like I have been for some of them, which I'm sorry for. So yeah. Alright, so next I just got a little, just quick thing on the Idol. I was watching American Idol. I was watching the show last night, and they're explaining why Jermaine Jones, got kicked off. So, alright, he had, some warrants on him, and they're not allowed to do that unless, like, in the beginning he came up front with it, and he didn't. I'm not sure why. I probably wouldn't have gotten in trouble for it. And, depending on how you look at it, we got 7-8 days to the Hunger Games. Comes out the night of, like, it comes out 12:05 Friday morning, a.m. So, depending on how you want to look at it. Alright, so, leave your comments below on, let's see, I want to know what you guys think about the iPad, and I want to see what you guys think about, Bobbi Kristina, and the Penguin game. Just leave comments on everything, you know? And the usual stuff. Give me some stuff to review, to talk about, that kind of stuff. Alright? Adios, nation.